Yeah, man, the Premier League is finally back, And guess what? We're about to see some real tactics here. What? Some real tactics here. None of this Southgate stuff, bro. Unai Emery stuff, yeah? Let's get into this, people. Come on. Yo, people, welcome back, man. And of course, as you can see, I'm outside Villa Park for the Tactical Villains, the match preview for the game against Crystal Palace this Saturday at Villa Park, people. And I have to say, bro, I'm gassed, The Prem is finally back, man. None of this international break, bro. Like, for me, international break is not the one, man. It's proper boring, and especially when you got Southgate in charge and you're watching them tactics. But like I said, yeah, we're about to see some real tactics, yeah? A real tactical manager, Unai Emery. But yeah, people, let's get into this. Let's get straight into it, man. Of course, Aston Villa coming back from the loss against Liverpool. And I've touched on this before. It's not so much the result, it's the performance, the way we played and stuff like that. And you see this game against Crystal Palace, we need to see a bounce back here. We need to see a very good performance from us. I'm going to get into how Crystal Palace play and stuff like that, in possession, out of possession, how we're going to encounter it and stuff like that, how Villa are going to set up and try to beat them. But yeah, of course, as well, Alex Moreno coming back from his injury, a massive positive. Yeah, a massive positive, man. He's a very key player for us. Him and Jacob Ramsey, when they are linking up, hopefully Ramsey's back soon as well. I'm not too sure how long he's out for, but I'm sure he'll be back very soon. But the link up that they have, Jacob Ramsey and Alex Moreno, even Alex Moreno and Ollie Watkins as well, when they're linking up, is quite good to see as well. Can I see Alex Moreno starting this game? Probably not. But yeah, I'm going to get into my lineup later on in the video. Let's get into the previous results against Crystal Palace. At Villa Park, we beat them 1-0. And then I think we lost 3-1 at their place. I think that was under Steven Gerrard. But anyway, yeah, that era's gone. Yeah, let's leave that one behind us. But yeah, overall, I'll say our record against them is quite good as well. And also at Villa Park, we've won eight games in a row, I think. So listen, at Villa Park, it's a different beast, yeah? It's a different beast, man. Like, it's a fortress at Villa Park. And also, one thing I want to say as well is, like, when the players are playing at Villa Park, there's I'd say, that confidence, especially players like Leon Bailey. They get the ball, they drive with it, they take players on and stuff like that. And they really feel like they are at home and stuff. So, yeah, at Villa Park, it's a different beast, man. Different beast. All right, people, let's get into my lineup now. Of course, in goal, Emi Martinez. Right back, I'll put Matty Cash. I don't think he'll play that right mid role against Crystal Palace. So, yeah, I'll put him right back. And then I'll put Ezri Konsa and Pau Torres, centre-backs. And then if Alex Moreno is available, I don't think Unai Emery will start him because, like I said before, I think he'll try to ease him in and stuff. Even the game against Chelsea, I don't think he'll start that just because it is against Chelsea and, it's going to be a high-intensity game and stuff. So I'll probably start Luca Dean there. Of course, Luca Dean can provide that width going forward and put those crosses into the box as well. So, yeah, I'll play Luca Dean there. This is an interesting one now, because you lot saw what Yuri Tielemans said in the international break. And I want to know your thoughts. Do you guys think that it's right for him to come out and say stuff like that? For me, I know he wants game time and stuff like that, but when you're speaking to the media, I don't know, it kind of creates that uncertainty. I don't know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that one. So, can I see Yuri Tielemans starting? Maybe Unai Emery will say to him, yo, you said you want to start. You said you want game time. Go and show your thing. Go do your thing. Let's see what you're made of. But I'll probably see Kamara and Luis playing in that pivot. But you never know. Tielemans can probably start. You never know. And then I'll play McGinn. I'll play Diaby in that second striker. Leon Bailey on the right. Even, I don't know. The reason I play Leon Bailey is because he's had a few good performances in the last couple of games. Yeah, Nicolo Zaniolo, when he's come on, especially against Liverpool, I think against Burnley as well. He done his thing, man. He was a bit lively and stuff. But that one there, I don't know. So let me know your thoughts on that one there, people. But I'll probably play Leon Bailey. And then up front, I'll play Ollie Watkins. That'll be my lineup, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What's your predicted lineup? Let me know, people. Alright, people, let's touch on Crystal Palace now. And I have to say, bro, you see Roy Hodgson, when he's coming, like, he's changed it, man. He's changed it around. Like, Palace defensively, they're better. attacking wise, they're better. You know, they're having more expected shots on goal, more crosses into the box, more touches into the penalty area of the opposition. Like, they've improved overall, man, attacking wise and defensive wise. And I want to get into a few of their danger, man. A few of their ballers, man. And I have to say, they got a few, man, that are dangers. Yeah, a few ballers, bro. We'll get into the first one. Yeah, Eberiche. Yeah, I think that's his name. Eze. You see this guy, bro? Hey, our midfield, yeah, might have to put some super glue on their t-shirts or something like that, bro. Because the man have to stick onto this guy, you know. They're gonna have to stick onto him, man. Because what he likes to do is he drifts wide. He basically has a free roam. Like, he plays that number 10 role and he drifts wide on the left or on the right, and he assists those wide man and stuff. Like, Roy Hodgson has basically said to him, yo, go do your thing, express yourself, show them what you got. And I have to say, this guy is a top player, man. And he is the main danger, man. The main danger, man, I have to say, that Villa are going to have to look out for, man. Like, he's a very, very good player. And even when he was at QPR as well, before Crystal Palace, I wanted him, you know. He was cooking in a championship, man. Like, he's a very, very good player, and I rate him highly, people. For me, he's going to be their main player for them. He's the heartbeat of the team. He's the one who creates, like I said, he'll run through the opposition's midfield, you know. He'll drag players wide. He'll drag the defenses open and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, he's a good player. And also, they got Anderson as well. Joachim Anderson, I think that's how you say his name. Centre-back, good player as well. And we'll touch a bit on how he plays a bit on further in the video. But he's a good player as well. And I think a few seasons ago as well, he was linked with Manchester United as well. And even at one point, he was one of those centre-backs in the Premier League that was doing his thing, man. So, yeah, he's a good player. Of course, they got Ayew as well. Tyreek Mitchell. They got a few, man. Lerma, Decore. They got a few players that can cause some problems as well. Mark Guehi as well, that centre-back as well. Good player as well. So, yeah, man, look, Crystal Palace, they're a good team, man. And, you know, they're going to want to push for that, I'll say, not European football just yet, but maybe that top 10 kind of place. I think that's where Roy Hodgson wants his team to be this season, man, 100%. And I have to say, they started off well as well. Right? They won 2 games, lost 1, drew 1 as well. So, yeah, man, they've had an okay start to the season. And listen, they're going to want to come to Villa Park, implement their tactics, play their football and stuff. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's just touch on how Crystal Palace like to set up the formation and stuff. 4-2-3-1 is what they play. And one thing that they do well is playing those direct passes. So yeah, like I touched on before, Joachim Anderson, he basically plays those direct balls. He probably play it to Eze, then Eze will pick the ball up, and like I said before, he'll go on either side of the wings and create for those forwards, like I think his name's Edward, and Ayew as well. So he'll create for them. And yeah, like I said before, he is that player that is the main, I'd say, heartbeat of the team. And also him and Anderson do quite link up well as well. So yeah, Villa are going to have to watch out for Anderson, because the passes that he plays, he can split up those midfield lines and break those passes as well. So I don't know, do you think Villa are going to probably try high press them more, so we kind of restrict Anderson to play those passes? Maybe Ollie Watkins will kind of stay on Anderson, and maybe Villa would probably play a bit of a higher press and try stop them from playing those, I would say, direct balls. Alright, people, let's just touch on the game last season and how Crystal Palace played against West Ham in possession, attacking football, and a direct pass, like I said as well before. So basically, Joachim Anderson played the ball to Elise. Ball dropped in front of Elise. Eze got the ball, yeah. Eze got the ball, man. And like I said before, a player we need to watch out. He basically got the ball, drove into West Ham's midfield, cut the man open, took on Emerson, I think their left back, and it's basically a 3-on-1. And then he played it to Ayew. Ayew played it to Elise. Elise to Zaha, and they scored, man. And that all came from that direct pass that Anderson played, man. I know a few of them, man, are gone. Zaha, you know, he's left them, and possibly that kind of drops that creativity, because we know how Zaha used to play, gets the ball, drives it, man. And I have to say, he kind of used to cause Villa problems, you know, I have to say, man. But yeah, he was a key player for them, and of course he's left now. Elise, I think he's injured now. I'm not too sure. I know he didn't play the last game against Wolves, and he wasn't even on the bench as well. So yeah, he's going to be a miss for them because I would say he's like a similar player to Eze. You know, he's got that flair, that creative ability and stuff like that. And them two are top players, man. I know he was linked with Chelsea as well, Elise, but I think that deal fell through. But yeah, man, he is a baller, I have to say. But yeah, like I said though, all that attack came from that direct pass that Anderson played, man. So, like I said before, we need to watch out from those passes because under Hodgson now they are starting to play those more direct passes. And this game was from last season. Maybe they kind of changed their style from the start of this season, but going off last season, they used to play quite a few of those direct passes, I have to say, man. And like I said, we're going to have to watch out for them. Let's get into how Crystal Palace set up out of possession. This might shock some of you, man. But you see Roy Hodgson, you don't really play that defensive, say, dinosaur football, you know. This man actually kind of presses, I have to say, man. So, yeah, they basically kind of play a bit of a high press now. And I think their press is statistically better. I can't exactly remember the numbers, but I think statistically it's better than how it was against Vieira. Like, the players know their positions, when to press. Sometimes they do a man-to-man press. I don't know if they're going to do it against Villa because they know the star boys we got, yeah. We know the quality we've got. We can cut the man open, yeah. Play a little 1-2 pass and slide the man midfield open. But yeah, the midfield, the press, I have to say, man, is improved. But at the same time, if teams do kind of beat their press, what they'll do is play a 4-5-1 defensive block, and basically the wingers will kind of tuck in deep basically and support the fullbacks, and the midfielders will stay centrally and, you know, try cut those passing lanes. So Decore and Jefferson Lerma, they'll sit in that, I'll say, pivot and try block those passing lanes. It's going to be interesting to see if they do kind of set up that way against Villa. Are they going to press us? If they do press us, man, you know us, we got the quality and we can hurt them, man. So I don't know if they'll probably play a low block and then probably be like, yo, Villa, you man, come and try break us down and see what you lot got. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to see if they do press us or not. Let's touch on how I think Villa are going to exploit how Crystal Palace play in possession, out of possession, all of that, people. So like I said before, Eze, he likes to play that free role. Roy Hodgson says to him, yo, Eze, go do your thing, yeah? Go show them, man, what you're about. And also touching on Eze as well, I think he's up there statistically for one of like the creative attacking midfielders in the Premier League, like when it comes to like goal contributions, expected goal contributions, shots on target, and all those stats there. I'm not really a stat man, but I looked up some of it and how he performs and stuff, and I have to say he's up there, man, in the Premier League for attacking midfielders and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, like I said, how, you know, Villa are gonna encounter it. Like I said, is he gonna play that free roam? Is Roy Hodgson probably gonna say to him, yo, you might have to, you know, stay in a certain position and not go on either side of the wings, and maybe we'll say to him, yo, stay in one position and watch out for the runs that Villa do make. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do set up against Villa. And also the high press, like I said, are they gonna play that? Are they gonna play a defensive block? Are they gonna play those direct passes? I think they might, you know. I'm gonna say this now, I'm calling this out now. Yeah, Villa, watch out for the direct passes that their centre backs play, especially Anderson, because I don't think they're gonna probably try play that tiki-taka and try break us down and stuff like that. I think they're going to play those long balls, man, especially to Eze, and then Eze will get the ball and try to do his thing. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And also, like I said, if they do play that high line, you know, we got Bailey, yeah? You see, when it comes to Villa Park, Leon Bailey does his thing, especially in the last couple of games, man, I have to say. Moussa Diaby as well, when he gets the ball, he drives at players. And yeah, if they are playing that high line, Diaby will run behind that defensive line, I have to say as well. Overall, I have to say, man, it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a good game, man. Like I said, you know, Crystal Palace have improved under Roy Hodgson, man. Like, overall, attacking-wise, defensive-wise, shots on target, direct passes, everything, pressing-wise, the defensive block, all of that, man. The man-to-man pressing, like, the players know, you know, how to play, the awareness between the players, the combination of play attacking-wise, and how they set up defensively as well, it's improved, I have to say, people. But yeah, score prediction time. Yeah, score prediction time of Big Juman up Crystal Palace. Yeah, this video has mostly been on you, man, and I respect you guys. Yeah, you're a good team. But listen, at Villa Park, 8 wins in a row, bruv. Yeah, what did I say? 8 wins in a row. It's a fortress at Villa Park right now. And like I said, losing against Liverpool, we want to bounce back here. We want a performance. And we want a result. And most importantly, people, yeah, we want that dry laundry, bro. We don't want no dirty sheets. We want a clean sheet, yeah? So I'm going for 2-0 to the Villa. 2-0, like I said. Respect Palace. I respect Roy Hodgson, what he's done. He's changed the fortunes around for them. And I have to say he's improved the whole team. But listen, at Villa Park, 8 wins in a row. It's a fortress, yeah? It's a fortress at Villa Park right now. But yeah, people, let me know your score predictions in the comments below. Your predicted lineups, everything like that, people. Let me know your thoughts. And also, before I go, we are close to 1k subs. I keep on saying this, people, yeah? If you ain't subscribed, bro, smash that subscribe button. Yeah, break your screen if you have to, bro. And also, like the videos, all people. But anyway, I'm out. Match reaction will be out after the game. And of course, the match day vlogs as well. I can't wait to do them. Yeah, can't wait, brother. But yeah, people, I'm out. Up the Villa.